Barely in the cockpit, chillin'. Checklist done, that boy different. Clouds outside, screen still glisten. He like, watch this landing. Listen, I'm in love with his bowling. Every switch, yeah, I know it. Hand on yoke, I control it. Smooth hard, let it flow, never force it. Airbus on the menu, I still flirt. But that joystick love, man, it feel hurt. All that auto this, auto that. I like skill in the seat, not a nap, that's facts. Archer in the back, won't buckle that belt. Seat sign on, but he chasing that shelf. Lil' gremlin, all the cans he collect. Every single ginger ale, mind forget.
Cruising on this boat and I'm home in the sky.
Don't talk it best to me, that's a downgrade vibe. Yeah, I fly him sometimes.
It's the one I like.
It's the one I like.
It's the one I like.
Yeah, OG on the speaker.
Best voice on the flight.
Flight attendant flows, got the cabin vibe. Welcome to your ride.
Make the whole row smile.
Make the whole row smile.
Make the whole row smile. Make the whole row smile.
Hey, push back on the king on the sim screen. Runway lights in my mind, that's a big dream. Rotate, smooth rate, we just climbing. Bradley got the profile perfect, he unbothered. Meanwhile, Archer with a snack car drama. Pours all the drinks, doesn't text his mama. Seatbelt loose when we hit that chop, he just laughs. Spilling sips on his sides. Airbus feel safe, but it fly like a phone. Touch one screen and just take you home. I want muscle in my hands, not a tap on glass. Let the bunny talk back every time I pass.
I'm home in the sky.
Don't talk Airbus to me,
That's a downgrade vibe.
yeah, I fly him sometimes.
It's the one I like.
It's the one I like.
It's the one I like.
I want all like yeah.
Best on the flight.
Flight attendant flows.
Got the cabin vibe.
Welcome to your ride.
Make the whole row smile.
Make the whole row smile.
Make the whole row smile. Make the whole row smile.
Exits here, here, here. OG got them all left. Safety car, star, whole logic class. Archer in the corner with a fist stained shirt. Bradley in the left, he making greasers work. I could spawn in the Airbus, treat it like a side quest. But a boy in my hangar, that's the main thing. Don't talk Airbus to me, that's a downgrade vibe. Yeah, I fly him sometimes.
It's the one I like.
It's the one I like.
It's the one I like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Best voice on the flight.
Flight attendant flows.
Got the cabin vibe.
Thank you for your time.
It's your time.
Then we touch down right.
And we touch down right on this Boeing flight. Cruising on this Boeing now.
Bradley in the cockpit. Bradley in the cockpit. Seat back, feet up. Sim night, screen light. We just took off. Hit the sim, lights dim. Boeing in my blood, that's him. 7, 3, 7, 8. Line it up. Perfect gate. Airbus on the list too, I confess. Fly it on the side like a side quest. But this Boeing feel built for a king. Side stick kid can't match this swing. Nah. Archie in the back, won't buckle that belt. Calls himself cabin crew, only thinking of self. Got the drinks in the stash like a dragon with gold. Every single can gone, story already told. Bradley in the Boeing, I'm up, I'm up. Autopilot smooth, but the hands still tough. If it ain't got a yoke, I don't feel that trust. Talk smack about the bus, but I flied enough. We go ding for the service, OG on the mic. Best flight announcements turn a sim to a flight. From the gate to the sky, every landing is love. Bradley in the Boeing, yeah, that's in my blood. That's in my blood. Call me Captain Chair, lean, slight. Charts on the desk, long haul night. Buttons, all blue screens, all clean. Dream in the jet, not counting shit. Airbus fans in the chat trying to throw shade. Why you always switch sides? Cause I'm that made. Yeah, I'll take your wide body, run that route. And come home to a Boeing when I log out. I'm still holding every can in sight. Didn't buckle once on this 5-hour flight. OG on the PA, smooth as silk. Welcome on board, voice thick like milk. Got us laughing at the safety run. Turn the boring little brief to a comedy one. Rally in a board, I'm up, I'm up. Autopilot smooth, but the hands still tough. If it ain't got a yoke, I don't feel that trust. Talk smack about the bus, but I flied enough. We go ding for the service, OG on the mic. Best flight and office, turn a sim to a flight. From the gate to the sky, every landing is love. Rally in a boy, yeah, that's in my blood. blood, in my blood. Sim room feel like a full-on ramp. Charts on the wall like a pilot camp. Archer in the galley, pockets full of cans. OG with the patter, got him in his hand. Going on the screen, it's the home base scene. Airbus on the side just to keep it all clean. Tell me who else fly both, still pick one. Rally in the Boeing, that's the chosen one. Rally in the Boeing, I'm up, I'm up. Autopilot smooth, but the hands still tough. If it ain't got a yoke, I don't feel that trust. Talk smack about the bus, but I fly enough. We go ding for the service, OG on the mic. Let's flight announcements, turn the sim to a flight from the gate to the sky. Every landing is love. Rally in the Boeing, and it's in my blood. Rally in the Boeing. Rally in the Boeing. Rally in the cockpit.
Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you're doing well. We're back at it with some more flight sim. We're doing an evening flight this evening, and we're gonna do night flight in game as well. We are gonna be flying Ryanair from Lisbon, Portugal to Gibraltar, and unfortunately Lisbon doesn't have a cool airport for freeware, but we are working with what we got. Gibraltar, however, is a handcrafted airport, so that's going to be looking pretty. Yeah, should be a fun time. The approach into Gibraltar apparently is fun. It's an RNAV approach. There's a big rock that we have to avoid, and there's also a highway crossing the runway. So I'm hoping that'll be interesting. Andy, hello, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Let me get my checklist up here, and we'll get started. Let's see, we want the 737 checklist, please. Also, I accidentally got us some rain, apparently. I heard, right before I started the stream, I heard some rain patter on the windows. As you can see, we got some nice clouds in the area. So, I'll have to look at the radar. I don't know if, oh, hold on, let me load this into SimBrief on, or Navigraph here. Recovering from surgery. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you're doing well in the recovery. All right. So Navigraph. Let's pull up the weather. Hoping we're gonna see some nice. Oh, there's actually. Excuse me. At our destination, they're getting heavy thunderstorms right now. I did not plan that at all. I'm sure they'll be moved out of there by the time we get there, but there's a chance of rain. And I guess we're not going to see much of city lights due to the weather, but oh well. Oh well. All right, let's get in here. Put our flashlight on. Turn our battery on. Close that switch. All right, we're gonna put ground power on. What am I forgetting? Did I not request power? I thought I requested power, maybe not. Oh no, I didn't. Silly rabbit. All right. There we go. I think we have power now. Ground power. There it is. Now we have ground power. Look at that. Beautiful mood lighting and a Boeing. So pretty. Love it. Okay. We have power. Let's put on a fuel pump before we forget. We'll need that for the APU later. Do we want the dome light? Let's do the dome light tonight. There, we'll have a little dome light action. Turn these on. That's already at heading STS. Love to see it. Let's arm the emergency. Oopsies. Helps if I'm clicked in the game. Let's arm the emergency lights here. There we go. Those are armed. And let's go to the FMC. Actually, before we do that, let's put our flight plan in. There we go. Love it. All right, now we can go to the FMC, to our POSINET, grab our location, gotta know where we are in the world. What's up, the donk? Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. I have Boeing throttle quadrants and yoke through Thrustmaster, and I also have the Thrustmaster rudder pedals. And then when we fly Airbus, I have a joystick and I have an Airbus throttle quadrant. Okay, so knows where we are in the world. Yes, that's good. We love to see that. Next up, let's put some fuel in this puppy. Also, let's start boarding, you guys. Request boarding, please. Ryanair. Yes, indeedy. So you guys should be boarding shortly. What do we have next here? Oh, and I forgot to mention, you probably saw it in the stream title, but I fixed the freaking phantom ass throttle quadrant issue. I'm so excited. All right, anyway, where were we? Fuel. Let's see how much fuel we're gonna need for this flight. We need 13.4. Yes, I want to board crew. Give me everybody. 13,400 should be fine, I believe. I think Thrustmaster did a way better job on the Airbus throttle quadrants than they did on the Boeing ones. Yeah, they feel really good. The reversers work as intended. The calibration is great. That's through Phoenix though. My only issue is I have the Phantom spoilers issue, flaps issue with my Airbus ones. So like with the Boeing one, I had that throttle issue where it would randomly just move the number 2 throttle like that without me pushing anything, and it would just do it like repeatedly. But I had a conversation with AI. We got that sorted, so hopefully I can have a conversation with AI and fix the flaps problem that we have with the Airbus throttle quadrants, and then we'll be completely in business regardless of what I'm flying. All right, let's do our ZFW. ZFW is going to be 132.4. You'd use AI to make your honeycomb controller work? Oh, well, glad you got that sorted. I literally have been dealing with this issue for, it feels like months. And traditional internet search didn't help me, but AI did. So go figure. So yeah, hopefully we'll have the same luck with the Airbus flap issue. All right, that's all good. So let's go ahead and put in our let's just do the route, I guess. Let's request it. We would like this one, please. We would like to select that route, please. We would like to request it. All right, perfect. Uplink is ready. We will load that. Uplink loading. Let's activate that and execute that puppy. All right, y'all's baggage is getting boarded in. Love to see it. Let's say hello to the peeps. Hello. I'm shoddy today. Let's get a little taller here. All right. I'm your average height captain now. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for flying Bradley Air, brought to you by Ryanair. Oh, look at that sexy ass cockpit. My gosh. Oh. So sexy. All right. Let's see. What do we need to do? We did that. We did that. We did that. Okay. Let's do our departure. We are departing. I guess I'll show you guys. We'll show our work here. We're gonna unload this flight plan. We're gonna load our current flight plan. Okay, so we're on the Duzois departure with the Duzop transition. Love that. No arrivals, no approaches. That's scary. I thought there was going to be an RNAV approach, but apparently there's not even an RNAV approach into Gibraltar. We're fucked. This is going to be bad, you guys. Oh gosh. This might be very bad. All right, anyway. So there's the flight. Again, from Portugal to Gibraltar. And there's like rain and there's like thunderstorms over here at the moment. But we'll circle back to that. Again, we are on the Duzois departure. We're going to select that. Oh yeah, runway 20. And we'll execute that puppy. And then for our arrival, we're gonna be landing runway 9. And there's no stars, there's no transition. Oh, I may have set myself up for failure here. That's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Let's especially, oh my gosh, if there's thunderstorms, I'm gonna have to like find the runway, get lined up. Oh gosh, this might be a more disastrous flight than I thought. Whatever, let's go ahead and check our legs. So we're going to be departing towards Netvo. Then we're going to PT-03, PT-703, PT-718. And then we're going to Troya. And then Duzop. Yep. And then we're going to Ortop, okay. And then we're going to Bamba, and then Abiro, and then TWR, or TNR, and then the Barappa, and then the runway. So we're gonna have 24 miles to get lined up with the runway. I think we'll be all right. We'll figure it out. All right. This is gonna be a very interesting landing, and I'm doing it at night, and there's possible weather. Oh my gosh. Anywho, let's go ahead and do our init ref. CFW should already be in there. Our fin res is 2.4. Cost index is 69 today. Yes, your boarding pass. We're gonna be cruising at flight level 310. The weather up there is going to be 164 at 47. Okay, let's execute that puppy. How long is this runway? This is a 12,000 foot runway. Yeah, I think flaps 5 will be just fine. It's a long ass runway. By contrast, we're gonna be landing on like a 5,800 foot runway. So we're really gonna have to be on our P's and Q's. All right, 4.83 on the trim today. Boarding pass, please. .83 on the trim. Nobody cares about a caution light. All right, let's set up the MCP. What's our runway heading? Runway 20. It is. Oh, I can't zoom in. All right, well, whatever. I will look at it on my other screen where I can actually zoom. Runway heading is 205. Okay, runway heading 205. Okay, I think that's okay. Let's talk to clearance delivery. Oh, before we do that, it might help if we turned our radio on. There we go. All right. Oh, before we call them, let's listen to the ATIS.
Broken, temperature 1 to reach the point 13, crew NH1006, landing and departing runway 20, transition level 050, read back all hold short interruptions, advise on initial contact.
1006. Oops.
Lisbon Airport information Popple 0121 Zulu, wind 140 at 7, light rain, fuel class at 400, ceiling 800 broken, temperature 1 to reach the point 13, crew NH1006, landing and departing runway 20, transition level 050, read back all hold short interruptions, advise on initial contact, you have information Popple.
Alright. Lisbon clearance. Ryanair 110, looking to pick up IFR clearance to Gibraltar with information Papa.
Ryanair 110, Lisbon delivery, thanks for information Papa. Expect runway 20 to 1 Sierra departure, squawk 1434.
All right, we'll expect runway 20. The Duzois departure will squawk 1434, Ryanair 110.
Ryanair 110, read that correct. Contact ground 121.755 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Over to ground 121.755 when ready for push and start, Ryanair 110. All right, 1434 in the box. Okay, transponder's on. I think you guys are all loaded up, so that's good. Yep, baggage is all loaded. We're sitting pretty. All right, what was our safe?
All aircraft be advised. Information Quebec now current.
Oh, Quebec's now current.
1006.
Oh, it's still 1006. All right. V2 is going to be 148. 148. Okay, what did I say we're doing? Flight level 310? Yes. Okay, that's good. Flight directors are coming on. Auto throttle is coming on. We're going to arm the LNAV and the VNAV if it'll let us. It is. Sweet. Love to see that. We already set the pressure. So let's put some heat on. Actually, let's also start the APU now. APU? APU? You want to start? Yeah, you want to get going? All right, APU is starting. All right, sick. Let's turn some heat on. Okay, heat is on. Seatbelt signs are coming on. Yaw damper's coming on. Field elevation is 355. I'm surprised it's that high above sea level. Oh wait, I don't need that. What am I doing? All right, 310, and then for our landing field elevation, which is more important, that is going to be 12 feet above sea level. So we'll just dial this into 50. Anti-collision lights coming on. Alright, let's get rid of ground power. Let's put our parking brakes on. And remove the chocks. Before we do that, let's switch over to APU power. That might be helpful. Alright, APU power. Now we can... Oops. Get rid of the... Get rid of the ground power. Remove the wheel chocks. There we go. Okay. I think the jetway will automatically be removed when we request pushback. I do believe. Gosh, this radio frequency is quiet AF. I guess it is kind of in the middle of the night. What is it in Lisbon right now? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. It's like 1 or 2 a.m. there. Okay. We have chocks. Alright. Let's get ready for pushback. The rest of the fuel pumps on. APU bleed is coming on. Let's request pushback. Lisbon ground, Ryanair 110 requesting push and start.
Ryanair 110, Lisbon ground, pushback and engine start approved, face west.
Pushback approved. We'll face west for Ryanair 110.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay, we need to close the left door apparently. I don't know why I didn't do that, but whatever. Close, please.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Wait, why are you... Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Close all.
Locking gear.
Arm all. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, yeah, they're leaving. Alright, that's good. They told us to face west. So let me take a look at the map here. So I follow instructions. Zoom in here. So that's going to be nose... let's see here. Hold on a second. Let me think about this. We're doing runway 20. Okay, nose left, ass right. Nose left, ass right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Oh, starting to rain. All right, let's release the parking brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start at will. Okay. We are on the pushback. Let's start engine number 2. Sorry, are they having a party in that aircraft over there? It looks like they got like pink and purple lights going on. All right, let's give it fuel. All right, that's a good start for engine number 2. Let's go ahead and start engine number 1, please.
Please set parking brake.
I'll set the parking brake just as soon as I watch this engine start. Thank you very much. All right, let's give it fuel.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
All right, we got a good engine start. Stupid master caution. Nobody cares about you. Let's tell them that we had a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Let's go ahead and turn off the dome light. Hell? Freaking earthquake. I'm okay with the mood lighting. We might adjust the mood lighting once we're airborne, but let's go ahead and get airborne first. Alright, so next up is going to be switch over to engine power. Let's turn the APU bleed off. Let's kill the APU. Let's turn our taxi light on.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Bypass pin removed. Love to see it.
Left is clear, right is clear.
All right, let's put the hydraulics pumps on. Those might be helpful. Let's see. We did that. We did that. We need to do packs. Packs. All right, I'm assuming. Oh, yep, they're waving at us. All right, we'll see you next time. Thank you. All right, taxi light is on. Projected takeoff for the auto brakes. And I believe we are ready to taxi. All right, let's taxi, shall we? Ground, Ryanair 110, ready for taxi.
Ryanair 110, runway 20, taxi via Alpha, uniform Sierra, hold short, runway 20.
All right, we'll taxi via, correction, runway 20, taxi via Alpha, uniform Sierra, hold short 20, Ryanair 110. All right, so Alpha, uniform Sierra. See if I can figure out how to do this here. Oh, that's interesting. So they don't have a taxi on the right side. So we we have to cross the runway and then go to the other side and then line up. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting indeed. All right. Let me zoom out a little bit on the map there. So let's go ahead and put our weather on for this. Stand by. Weather, please. I'll pump that up a little bit. All right. Let's taxi. Release the parking brakes. Apply some throttles here. And let's see if we can find our way to the runway. right, I think we need to turn right here, yeah. And then we'll follow this all the way until we cross the runway. It's interesting, they don't have a taxiway that goes all the way to the end of the runway on the right side. Especially given that it's a 12,000 foot runway. All right, give us crossing instructions. Ground, Ryanair 110, holding short runway 20. Are we just, is it implied that we can cross? Ground, Ryanair 110, holding short runway 20, ready to cross. Why is it not understand? All right, let me.
Ryanair 110, holding short 20.
It's literally what I already said. Okay, well, we're just gonna RP that they're allowing us to cross. Oh boy. All right, here we go. All right, give me flaps 5, please. Right, got our beautiful flaps out. Wings are already flexing. Jeez. Been a little off center here. All right.
Ryanair 110.
There we go.
Contact Lisbon Tower 118.105.
Over to tower 118.105, Ryanair 110. All right. Let's get everything dialed in here. So, landing lights are coming on. Runway turnoff are coming on. Let's see. Oh, I should have turned my logo light on earlier. RIP! Strobe lights are coming on. And just for funsies, let's turn on the wing light. Let's also go to Terra mode. There we go, Terra mode. Alright, flaps are set. Auto brakes are set. Everything looks good there. LNAV never armed. Okay, I think we're sitting pretty. Lisbon Tower, Ryanair 110, holding short, runway 20, ready for departure.
Ryanair 110, Lisbon Tower, wind 140 at 9 at runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Oh, that was good. Runway 20, ready, correction, clear for takeoff, Ryanair 110. Alright. Let's make sure there's nobody coming in the approach corridor. And let's go. All right, let's run up the engines, make sure everything's good. I think we're good. Send it. No, it's definitely an AI thumbnail. 100% AI. Toga, send it. Doesn't look too bad though, right? 80 knots, check.
V1 rotate.
Rotating. Oh gosh. Oh, it's a little breezy out here. All right.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear coming up. Oh gosh, way off the flight director. Get that dialed in here.
Ryanair 110, contact Lisbon departure 119.105.
Over to departure 119.105. Ryanair 110. Departure Ryanair 110 3000.
Ryanair 110, Lisbon departure identified, climb to flight level 150.
Climb to flight level 150, Ryanair 110. Alright, let's bring the flaps up. Why don't I say? Oh, the seatbelt sign is on. Okay. Or is that just the no smoking? No, that's seatbelt. All right, let's look at the beautiful Lisbon scenery here. Very pretty. Or we might get lost in the clouds. I don't know if we're gonna get lost in clouds or not. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and clean some stuff up here. So auto brake can turn off. Taxi light and all that runway stuff is coming off. We'll leave everything else as it is for now. Oh, all right, we're already at transition level. We'll switch over to standard pressure here, which I guess means we can turn off the lights. And the wing light is coming off. All right, cleaned up here. Strobes are still on, but they're no longer lit up like a Christmas tree. Still in the climb out. Surprised there's no other aircraft on frequency at this time of night. I guess they value their sleep in Portugal. They don't do red eyes, except Bradley Air. All right, let's go ahead and zoom out. We're getting ready to turn here, so let's go watch that. So nice to have fixed the throttle issues, my gosh. I guess I should zoom out on my Navigraph so I can see where we are. All right, so this will be a straight shot. Oh yeah, we're gonna be on this course for a hot minute. Yes, sirree. So we'll just be flying over the water here. Got a little peninsula. We'll be crossing and then over the water and then back over land and then back over water. So yeah, this looks like a fun little flight. I'm nervous about the approach, you guys. I'll be honest.
Ryanair 110, contact Lisbon Center 119.55. Upward, good morning.
Over to center 119.55. Ryanair 110. Good night. David, hello, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Outer Planet, hello, welcome in. Where your safety is none of our business. All right, so we're still climbing. Center. Ryanair 110, 14,000 for 15,000. Correction. Flight level 140 for flight level 150. Forget I'm in Europe.
Ryanair 110, Lisbon Center identified, climb to flight level 310.
Climb to flight level 310, Ryanair 110. All right. We already crossed over that peninsula. Yep. Just over the water now. We can look at the lights off in the distance. It's going to be dark here for a little bit. We'll still be able to see land, depending on the clouds. Right now there's a huge cloud there blocking our view of the land. I'm actually okay with the mood lighting. I think the mood lighting's at a decent level. I'm sure I could tweak it a little bit, but I'm okay with this. Got a big shift tomorrow. 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Are you kidding me? Jesus. Bloody hell. Hope you're off for a week after that. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys this landing that's making me very nervous. I thought there was an RNAV approach, but apparently there's not an RNAV approach. So here's what we're going to be dealing with. It's going to take us all the way to here. And then from here, we have to figure out how the hell to get it on the ground. It's like a 23-mile stint. I think this is runway 9, right? Yeah, that's runway 9. Okay, so we're gonna be coming in here. There's like a big rock over here somewhere that we have to avoid. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to come in like into the bay and then turn in. It's gonna be very interesting approach. And it's a short-ass runway. So, yeah. A little nervous about this approach. Oh, first responder, gotcha. Well, first responders, generally speaking, get long weekends. So, hopefully, we can look forward to that. City's still blocked by clouds. We're 10,000 feet above our cruising altitude. So back outside. Oh, coming back over land here. Wait, y'all are getting days off? Sorry, was that a UFO? The hell was that? You guys see that? It's like a flashing light over there. Maybe it's hidden behind a cloud. Oh yeah, let me check my radar again. Oopsies. Looks like there's still thunderstorms over Gibraltar. Let me refresh the weather. No, it's moved on. Okay, right now there's nothing at Gibraltar, but there is more rain in the area. So this... Oh gosh, this could be an interesting one. Alright. Zoom out here a little bit. Check our checklist here. I'm wondering how it's going to... One thing I didn't check. is how it's going to descend us. So let's see. So 150 miles, flight level 290, flight level 310. That's going to bring us down by Bomba. Apparat's going to have us at 5,600. So we're going to have to drop 5,000 feet in 24 miles. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Gosh, there is no air traffic this time of night. That was wild. What's the weather forecast at Gibraltar? Because that's going to be problematic if there's low clouds at Gibraltar. Me trying to find the runway. Oof. Let's see. Take a looky poo here. Arrival weather. 1,000 below. They don't have any information for us. Oh, they do. Ceiling 1,000, no, 12,000 overcast. Okay, so hopefully we'll be all right. QNH 1010. So we'll have to see here. We're almost at cruising altitude.
Swift 132, Lisbon Center. Expect Lasik 3 Bravo, runway 20. Expect Lasik 3 Bravo.
Oh, there's someone else on this frequency. Oh my gosh. What do you know? Who'd have thunk it? There's not gonna be any approach course. There's not gonna be any ILS. I guess we can decrease the MCP altitude. I'm gonna put that down to 1,000. There we go. Yeah, flight sim streams are very peaceful, especially nighttime ones. All right. MCP altitude is decreased. Top of descent is going to be at right after our next turn, which is in about 90 miles. That's funny, Outer Planet.
Swift 132, live at 3 Bravo, runway 20, report ready for descent.
Live at 3 Bravo, runway 20, ready for descent. Swift 132.
Swift 132, descent to flight level 080.
Descent to flight level 080, Swift 132.
Sounds good, Outer Planet. Thank you for swinging by. Hope you sleep well and get through that hell of a long day tomorrow. I've got a 10.5-hour day tomorrow myself. Actually 11.5 if you include farm shit. But have a good one. Sounds good. Good luck. I'm curious if if ATC is going to give us vectors, because if they do, that might be helpful. But like, do they do that without actual approaches? I don't know. I don't think so. We are making really good time. 0.8 Mach. We never see that. Usually it hovers around like 0.76, 0.74. We are booking it. Alright, let's check on you guys. Oh my gosh, I never locked the cockpit door. Oh, that's terrible. Also, where the hell did the passengers go? We saw them boarding. Where are they? Hello? Are you guys hiding down with Archer in the cargo bay? I cannot believe I forgot to lock the door. Wow. Professional. Jesus. Okay, according to Navigraph, they're VFR at Gibraltar right now. So hopefully that weather that I saw has moved on. Alright, as we get ready for our top of descent here, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. We'll be right back. All right, we're back in action. Grabbed another beer as well. No, we can't see jack. Oh, sky's pretty. No more light pollution. Wow, it is dark. There must be clouds, because we should be able to see lights off our left there. So yeah, there's got to be clouds. But hey, no light pollution, so we get a very pretty sky. Very pretty indeed. How was everybody's Tuesday? It's quiet chat tonight. There a bunch of other people streaming? Usually Tuesdays are quieter. Oh, is it because it's St. Patrick's Day? Is that what's going on? Is that why it's so quiet? I completely forgot about that. I was like, why is it so quiet? What's up, Ash? How's it going? You're landing where I took off from. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Good stuff. What you flying? Well, once you're out of critical phase of flight, let me know what you were flying. Inquiring minds want to know. It is still dark AF. Oh, is there a slight city light over there? I think I see city lights, just barely. Oh, you're in the 747. Oh, baby. My favorite aircraft. I just never fly it because PMDG doesn't have it yet. Hopefully they will soon. All right, we're gonna be turning inbound here, inbound-ish. Semi-soon. Let's see if we should zoom in a little bit here. Nah, we'll keep it out. Zoomed out for now. And then we'll do some other stuff once we're officially, excuse me, in the descent. Oh, has ATC called us at all while I was gone? No, they didn't. My gosh. Staying on the same frequency. There's only been one other aircraft on the frequency. This is wild. Hey, Center, you still awake out there?
Lisbon Center right
Oh, just making sure you're still awake.
Ryanair 110, I'm here and ready to assist you.
All right, center's still awake. All right, we'll be starting our turn here soon. Not that we can really see much.
Swift 132, maintain 250 knots.
Maintain 250 knots. Swift 132.
Ryanair 110, contact Seville Center 118.275, bye-bye.
Over to center 118.275. Ryanair 110, good morning. All right, we're in the turn, it looks like. And there are city lights off in the distance. Center, Ryanair 110, flight level 310.
Ryanair 110, Seville Center heading to site.
We are in the descent, you guys. We are in the descent.
Ryanair 110, you were assigned flight level 310. I showed you at flight level 299. Climb to flight level 310.
Yeah, I'm descending, homie. Climb to flight level 310, Ryanair 110. And center Ryanair 110, ready for descent.
Ryanair 110, Gibraltar Airbase Airport, landing runway 09.
Gibraltar Airport, landing runway 09, Ryanair 110. All right.
Ryanair 110, descend to flight level 220.
Descend to flight level 220, Ryanair 110. All right.
Center, Iberia 3329 heavy. Good morning, flight level 370.
Let's go ahead and refresh the weather because it's saying.
Radar contact.
Remember, I think it's saying 1009, but let's refresh. This one's still saying 1010. I guess we'll see. There are some lights. All right, we're on profile. Let's go ahead and dial in. Our radius rings. All right, looks good. Okay, it's gonna take us straight to the runway, so we're gonna have to. Once we hit that final waypoint, I think it's Bamba or whatever. We're gonna need to, I guess, vector ourselves unless ATC gives us something. But we're okay for now. Zoom back in there. I'm gonna need to have. Alright, yeah, this is gonna happen pretty quick here, so let me. What else? Let me fill up Sky Dolly. Hi, J Storm, welcome. How are you, love? Yeah, there's a runway. It's got a street that goes right through the middle of the runway. It's kind of cool. All right, we need to plan on going over to standard or to local pressure. I don't know what the transition level is, but assuming it's somewhere around 8,000. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna put 1010 for now, but that may change. All right, so that's ready to go. Auto brakes. Let's do auto brakes 3. This is a short runway. Let's see here. Let's set up our landing performance. Do you do landing performance on this kind of approach? I think so. Yeah, let's do flaps 40. So our VREF's gonna be 144. What else do we need to do? Let's take a look at the taxi route to parking. I think it's gonna be left turn at the end, but let's double check. Yeah, so once we're at Bapra, probably gonna want to maintain that heading. Or no, we'll probably... I'll figure that out once we make our next turn. But yeah, let's take a look at the runway. So landing runway 9, it looks like the taxi area, north apron, south apron, terminal. Okay, so yeah, left turn at the end is the plan. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. I'm going to have a lot to manage here. Let me think about this for a second. Dial that in for now.
Ryanair 110, contact Madrid, Casablanca, radar 125.1.
Over to radar 125.1, Ryanair 110. Good morning. Is that a runway right over there? Radar Ryanair 110. Flight level 130. Kind of sounded like Toto Wolf. Oh, okay, yeah, I think that is a runway, but that's not where we're going. Our runway is going to be somewhere over there. Still on profile. I guess the plane will tell us when we need to switch over to whatchamacallit. Alright, so auto brakes are set. We did that, we did that. There's not going to be an approach button to press. We'll need to manage flaps and speed. 144 in the VREF. I think we're gonna need something a little more drastic here. We'll see. Bum bum bum. Come on. All right, Bapra. 065. What do I have dialed in? 029 dialed in. Where's with Riley and more? Where Riley and more? Alright, this is gonna be interesting.
Ryanair 110, contact Gibraltar Tilton, approach 130.4.
Over to Gibraltar approach 130.4, Ryanair 110, good morning. Gibraltar approach, Ryanair 110, 9,000.
Ryanair 110, Gibraltar touchdown approach. Good morning, QNH 100, not expect a visual approach runway 099.
QNH 1009, we'll expect the visual runway 09, Ryanair 110. Alright, so they're telling us QNH is 1009. I'll go ahead and arm that. 1009, okay. Of course, there's clouds. Hopefully that shit'll clear by the time we need it to. Alright, it's about to get really busy in the cockpit here, y'all. Safe transition level is 8,000. I just realized I left the seatbelt signs on this entire flight. It might be 6,000, but I can't be bothered. I'm switching over to local pressure. And let's get set up here. Let's get lit up like a Christmas tree. I don't like that we're still in clouds here.
Ryanair 110, turn left to 7040, effective 4 approach.
Left turn heading 040, vectors for the approach, Ryanair 110. Alright, they're gonna vector us. Let's see how well this works for us. let's arm the speed brakes, or the spoilers, as it were. Oh, that's, actually, yeah, give me flaps 1, fuck it. Alright, speed brake is armed. We're flaps 1. Oh, I do not like this weather. This weather is not ideal at all. Descend to 3000, QNH 1009, Ryanair 110. Oh my gosh.
Ryanair 110, turn left at heading 020.
Left turn heading 020, Ryanair 110. Pass. Let's go ahead and slow down to 180. I don't like that I can't see shit out my window for this approach. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, look at all that rain. Hopefully we'll break out. Why is it leveling us out? Needs to keep descending, yo. Give me flaps 5. Why are we not descending? Alright, screw it. Give me vertical speed.
Ryanair 110, turn left at heading 005.
Left turn heading 005, Ryanair 110. Alright, let's see how good these vectors are. $2,500.
Caution, terrain.
Where's the terrain?
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Are you gonna turn me inbound?
Caution, terrain.
Oh, hell's bells.
Caution, terrain.
Hey, we're following ATC instructions here.
Caution, terrain.
This isn't good.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Yes!
Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Okay, thanks beyond ATC. Appreciate that.
Ryanair 110, turn left at heading 355.
Left turn heading 355, Ryanair 110.
Ryanair 110, turn left at heading 305.
Left turn heading 305, Ryanair 110.
Ryanair 110, turn left at heading 305 and descend to 1,000 feet.
Left turn heading 305, descend to 1,000, Ryanair 110. Yeah, we're not listening to Beyond ATC. They just vectored us into a frickin' mountain. Give me gear.
Ryanair 110, departed at U1 0.8 miles, report the field in sight.
V flaps 15, please. I think runway's in sight.
Ryanair 110, Gibraltar touchdown.
Oh, we're coming in high and fast. Shit!
Ryanair 110, turn left heading 305.
Left turn heading 305, Ryanair 110.
Sink rate.
Yeah, well,
Sink rate.
ATC vectored me into a mountain,
rate.
so what do you want from me?
Turn left
Sink rate.
heading 305.
Terrain. Pull up.
Left turn heading 305, Ryanair 110.
Pull up.
Where's this terrain? I'm not seeing any terrain.
Pull up.
Ryanair 110,
Sink rate.
I'm going to bring you around for another try. Fly runway center line. Maintain 4,600 feet.
Oh, they're sending me around. Fly runway center line, maintain 4,000, Ryanair 110. Alright, give me full flaps, please.
4,600 feet.
4,600, Ryanair 110. Bloody hell, dog. The most unstable approach ever.
400. 300. 200.
Don't sink.
I'm not
Don't
sinking.
sink. Too low. Sink. Terrain. Don't sink. Low. Terrain.
This is fine.
Too
We're
low.
fine.
Terrain.
Cool your
Too
jets.
low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
Oh gosh, we almost hit a car. Brakes, 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 brakes. Oh, brakes! Oh, brakes! Brakes! Oh, piss! Oh, piss! And we're in the water. Rip! Oh my gosh, fail! We failed so bad. Oh my gosh. Rip. That was the most unstable approach ever. I love how ATC just vectored us into a mountain. That's the second time that's happened. Oh my gosh. Rip! Was I coming in hot? I kind of want to try that again. I'm tempted to try that again. All right, let's go flaps 15. I'm probably gonna regret this as well, but YOLO. All right, flaps 15. Speed brake is up. All right. Is that a random cone in the middle of the road?
80 knots.
low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
All right. To rest this. All right. We're at 2,000. We're gonna try this again. Oh gosh, I'm speeding like crazy.
Sink rate.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to my gauges. My bad, I'm paying attention now. This is fine.
Bank angle. Bank
Oh
angle.
gosh.
Sink rate.
Oh gosh. Pay attention, Bradley. Doesn't help that there's no visibility out here.
Rhino 110, turn left to heading 005.
Oh no, ATC, I'm done listening to you. That ship has sailed. That ship has sailed.
Ryan Air 110, turn left to heading 005.
Oh, now we got master caution.
Gibraltar touchdown.
Shut up, tower! Yeah, we're gonna have to try this again in the daytime.
Ryan Air 110, turn right to heading 015.
Right turn heading 015, Ryanair 110. We're just gonna maintain 1500. We're gonna hold 180 here. Riley more, Riley more. Alrighty. Take two. I really want to know what my speed was when I came in. I thought I had slowed the speed down, but maybe not. While we're waiting here, let's go ahead and rearm the speed brakes. Alright, speed brakes are armed. Alright, we're at 2,000. I'm happy with 2,000. I'm happy with the speed. Let's turn in a little bit here. And let's not run into a frickin' mountain this time. Preferably. I think this is like a mountain over here. Here we were worried about the rock, but we had to worry about a freaking mountain. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna... let's go ahead and start turning inbounds. go gear back down. Let's go flaps 15. Let's do auto throttle 2. Yeah, we'll just put it at VREF. That way I just have to worry about turning the plane. Alright, we're at 2,000. I'm okay with that. Oh yeah, let's set auto brakes again. Except let's do auto brakes max this time. Got some kind of warning nobody cares about. Alright, let's go flaps full. We're just gonna do this approach nice and slow. 1500.
Ryanair 110, turn right and heading 055.
Right turn, heading 055, Ryanair 110. Okay, let's not get higher. Let's be smart about this, please. Alright, take 2. Because we're high. Alright, we got flaps full. We're in the descent. I think we need to get lower. Let's get lower.
$1,000.
1,000.
Sink rate.
Don't worry
Sink
about
rate.
it. We're okay. Cool
Sink
your
rate.
jets. Cool your jets.
$500. 400.
'Alright, now we're high.
300. 200.
Sink rate.
Auto throttle off.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Ryanair 110, turn left and heading 045.
Alright. Auto brakes max. Yay, we didn't run off the runway that time. Let's go. Yeah, we'll just pretend like that first landing didn't happen. Everything's fine. Oh my gosh, that was such a disaster. Oof. Yeah, we'll just pretend that first one didn't happen. Because the second one was good. We have to be high to fly this airline. Yep. It's fine. Alright, let's lower those, bring our beautiful flaps up. That first landing didn't happen. We're definitely not all dead at the bottom of the sea right now. OSI research. All right, flaps are up. And we're gonna park. I think over here. Is this where they want me? I don't know. We're just making shit up as we go here. Everything's perfectly fine. No issues at all. Not believe I did that. Where's that rock? All right, let's watch this landing. My goodness.
Sink rate.
Oh no! We just bounced off the ocean. That's hilarious. All right. Anyway, let's play the actual replay here.
Nope.
All right. So this is attempt number 1. Oh no, actually we're gonna do cockpit view because I wanted to see what my speed was. Oh, no wonder I was coming in hot as fuck. I was at 180 knots. The VREF of 144. Sorry, don't mind the noise. All right, so we got down to 160. Did we get down to 140? Sorry for the noise, you guys. I can't control it in the replay mode. I just want to see my speed. All right, so low as fuck on the approach. Throttle came in. We got down to 144, but throttle came
Caution,
in.
terrain. Don't sink.
144. Actually, we're on profile here.
Don't sink. Terrain.
And we got high.
Too low. Terrain.
Speed is good.
Too low.
We're just
terrain.
high.
Too low.
We should have been
terrain.
touching down right here.
Too low. Terrain.
We're up to
Too
150.
low. Terrain.
I was late on the throttles. And then, yeah, just too late with the maximum brakes. Yeah, we just ran out of space. Don't look at that. Nope, we weren't in the water at all. No, we weren't in the water. What? All right, let's
Too low. Terrain.
now we'll watch from the outside. Nobody tell Vince about this. Honestly, I recovered it fairly nicely. My only issue was at the very end I got high. And I cut my throttles too late on the first approach. I kind of slept on the throttles there a little bit. This is auto throttle kicking in because we were getting a little too slow. But then you'll hear I wait too late to cut the throttles over the runway. We got a little high on approach here. Just a little high. But see, I'm still throttles. I don't drop the throttles till right there. Like, I was just too late in dropping the freaking throttles. Beautiful landing though, my gosh. Center line, smooth. That was actually really good if I had more runway. Yeah, don't worry about this part. This didn't happen. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see approach number 2. Actually, no. Real quick. Let's watch it from y'all's view. Oh, hold on.
Sync rate. Nope.
All right, let's see what it looks like from the passenger's view here. Actually quite smooth. It's just freaking late. And into the ocean. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's do the second approach here. All right, here's the next approach. Take 2. Let's just kill beyond ATC. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let's see if we were smooth on the second landing. Probably should have done max auto brakes on the first landing as well. Because I was letting the auto brakes do it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm running out of time, and then I did manual brakes. But it was too late. Too little, too late. Also the fact that I can't do reverse thrust on the Boeing. All right, so we were on profile here. We got a little high. Still a little high, not too high, but, well, a little too high, but not extremely high. All right, bringing it in. And I dropped the throttles right there. Ooh, I did not flare. This is Gibraltar. Yes, indeed. There's the road in the middle of the runway. So glad you're just now joining us, Shannon, because something definitely bad didn't just happen. So glad you didn't see that nightmare that didn't happen. This definitely wasn't our second attempt at landing this. Yeah, no, it was fine. No, there's nothing to see. No, definitely don't scroll back like 5 minutes. Or like, honestly, 3 minutes for the replay. We didn't go swimming with the fishes at all, Shannon. So my issue here was I didn't flare. But you know what? At least we didn't run out of runway this time. Where's the tower at this airport anyway? Oh, there's a cruise ship. Look at that. At least we missed the rock. We also definitely, my plane went for a swim? No. We also didn't get vectored straight into a mountain on the first approach either. That definitely didn't happen. Do they not have a tower here? I don't see a tower. All right, well. Here's the new tower. Actually, no, we got light pollution over here. Let's. All right, we're gonna RP that the tower is right here. Yeah, this one was way better. We just didn't exactly flare it. Oh! Oh, that car. Yeah. Okay, you should have stopped, car. There was a plane crossing. Alright, let's do this view. A little higher. I mean, at least we didn't have nose gear first. We didn't have nose gear first, so we'll take that. We'll take that. It's fine. Let's go. Whoa, that's a little too low. All right. Oh, piss! I just screwed my navigraph. Go back to replay mode. Back it up. Yeah, okay. Main gear hit first. We just didn't have much of a flare. It's fine. It's fine. Shannon, are you still here? We'll watch the flaps come up again. So satisfying. Let's watch the slats come in. We don't usually watch that. There they go. All right, there you have it. Okay, let's oh, my bad. All right, we're waiting for some lights over here so we can switch to APU power. In the meantime, oh, there we go, APU power. Okay, APU power, perfect. Shut these engines down. Oh, nice, Ryan. Yeah, the trailer looked really good. Very nostalgic. Even though, like, wasn't that like before your time? I guess. No, because those kind of stores kind of ended around like 2010, 2012 ish, I think. All right. Turn off the damn landing lights. We need to get you guys off this frickin' plane. GSX gonna let us? Oh my gosh, I never had the parking brakes on. RIP! First day. You got a family video? Tell your teens. Ah, okay. So we had, in the early days, Blockbuster was the one, and then I think the main one that I did, which I actually made a really good friend at because I was there so often. I think it was called Hollywood Video, I want to say. Alright, let's turn all this off. Oh my gosh, I just realized our strobes are still on. Alright, let's turn those off. Why are we still flashing? Is that the anti-collision light? Oh no, that's the outside. Never mind. That's the frickin'... Never mind. The other vehicles, yeah. Tug thingy. Okay, yaw dampers coming off. Can I get you guys off this damn plane now? There we go. Yeah, it's very nostalgic for the retro value. Okay, good. You guys are getting stairs, so you can get the hell off my plane. Yeah, I think there's like 2 or 3 games that I want to get on the spring sale, so I'm not sure when I'm going to get that. Waiting for your action. Open cargo aft. Can you not open that automatically? Isn't that the whole point of GSX? So you do that shit automatically, bruh? Bruh? Fuck it. Open all the doors. Screw it. There we go. I'm so glad that we have the most amount of viewers in the entire stream right here at the end. Oh gosh, I opened the emergency doors too. RIP. Yep, just slide on out, y'all. Wait, why is that door not open? What the hell? What the piss? Backstore. Entry 1 left. Disarm. Open. There we go. Now we're open. Nah, it's all good, Ryan. Although you missed a very, very, very exciting landing. Well, first we got vectored into a mountain, so we had to deal with that. And then we may or may not have swam with the fishies on our first approach. But then I tried it again and we actually landed. Even on a low. What am I doing? What else do we need to do to shut this baby down? Yacht Amper. Oh yeah, we need to turn all the heat off. Turn off the packs. Okay. That's all good. Let's turn off the navigation. All right, now it has no idea where we are in the world. All right. The hell off my plane. Bye. Yeah, you definitely didn't have a nightmare. We definitely didn't go swimming initially, I promise. Oh, bloody hell. I think that's it. Oh, hydraulics can be off. Oh, I never gave you guys power in the back. Sorry. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? Oh, seatbelt signs. We should probably turn those off. Good thing you guys are just exited the plane with the seatbelt sign on. Oh no, I had it on auto, so I'd probably cut it off once we parked. Put the parking brake on and all that. All right. I do believe that's gonna be it. Let's go and kill the APU. Emergency lights are gonna come on. There they are. We're gonna turn those puppies off. Rest of you guys just gonna have to get off in the dark. Batteries are turning off. Oh boy. There you have it. All right, I'm too short. Let's get taller. There we go. Hey, thanks for flying with us. We'll see you next time. Thanks for flying Bradley Air, brought to you by Ryanair. Yep, load up those buses. Oh, they have the windshield wipers on. Nice. Okay, then. Well, I do believe that is going to be a wrap for us. Thanks for flying, Bradley Air. Hope you guys enjoyed the horrific first landing. We got it for the second one. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with that door? Oh no, it's off to the side. I thought it was like recessed inside the plane. I'm like, what the hell? But yeah. That is going to be a wrap. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Much love. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Checklist done, that boy different. Clouds outside, screen still glisten. He like, watch this landing. Listen, I'm in love with his Boeing. Every switch, yeah, I know it. Hand on yoke, I control it. Smooth hard, let it flow, never force it. Airbus on the menu, I still flirt. But that joystick love, man, it feel hurt. All that auto this, auto that. I like skill in the seat, not a nap, that's facts. Arching in the back, won't buckle that belt. Seat sign on, but he chasing that shelf. Lil' gremlin, all the cans he collect. Every single ginger ale, mind forget.
Cruising on this boat and I'm home in the sky.
Don't talk it best to me, that's a downgrade vibe. Yeah, fly him sometimes.
It's the one I like.
It's the one I like.
It's the one I like.
Yeah, OG on the speaker.
Best voice on the flight.
Flight attendant flows, got the cabin vibe. Welcome to your ride.
Make the whole row smile.
Make the whole row smile.
Make the whole row smile. Make the whole row smile.
Hey, push back, I'm the king on the sim screen. Runway lights in my mind, that's a big dream. Rotate, smooth rate, we just climbing. Rally got the profile perfect, he unbothered. Meanwhile, Archer with a snack car drama. Pours all the drinks, doesn't text his mom. Seatbelt loose when we hit that chop, he just laughs, spilling sips on his sides. Airbus feel safe, but it fly like a phone. Touch one screen and just take you home. I want muscle in my hands, not a tap on glass. Let the boy talk back every time I pass.
The moon in the sky.
Don't talk Airbus to me.
That's a downgrade vibe.
Yeah, I fly 'em sometimes.
It's the one I like.
It's the one I like.
It's the one I like.
I want all like it.
Best on a flight.
Flight attendant flows.
Got the cabin revived.
Welcome to your ride.
Make the whole row smile.
Make the whole row smile.
Make the whole row smile. Make the whole row smile.
Exits here, here, here. OG got 'em all left. Safety car, star, whole logic class. Archer in the corner with a fist stained shirt. Bradley in the left seat making greasers work. I could spawn in the Airbus, treat it like a side quest. But a boy in my hangar, that's the main thing. Don't talk Airbus to me, that's a
Downgrade vibe.
yeah, I fly 'em sometimes.
It's the one I like.
It's the one I like.
It's the one I like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Boys on the flight.
Flight attendant flows.
Got the cabin revived.
Thank you for your time.
It's your time.
Then we touch down right.
And we touch down right on this Boeing flight. Cruising on this Boeing now.
Bradley in the cockpit. Bradley in the cockpit. Seat back, feet up. Sim night, screen light. We just took off. Hit the sim, lights dim. Boeing in my blood, that's him. 7, 3, 7, 8. Line it up. Perfect gate. Airbus on the list too, I confess. Fly it on the side like a side quest. But this Boeing feel built for a king. Side stick kid can't match this swing. Nah. Archie in the back won't buckle that belt. Calls himself cabin crew, only thinking of self. Got the drinks in the stash like a dragon with gold. Every single can gone, story already told. Bradley in the Boeing, I'm up, I'm up. Autopilot smooth, but the hands still tough. If it ain't got a yoke, I don't feel that trust. Talk smack about the bus, but I fly enough. We go ding for the service OG on the mic. Best flight announcements turn the sim to a flight from the gate to the sky. Every landing is love. Bradley in the Boeing, yeah, that's in my blood. That's in my blood. Call me Captain Chair, lean, slight. Charts on the desk, long haul night. Buttons all blue, screens all clean. Dream in the jet, not counting sheep. Airbus fans in the chat trying to throw shade. Why you always switch sides? Cause I'm that made. Yeah, I'll take your wide body, run that route. And come home to a Boeing when I log out. I'm still holding every can in sight. Didn't buckle once on this 5-hour flight. OG on the PA, smooth as silk. Welcome on board, voice thick like milk. Got us laughing at the safety run. Turn the boring little brief to a comedy one. Rally in a board, I'm up, I'm up. Autopilot smooth, but the hands still tough. If it ain't got a yoke, I don't feel that trust. Talk smack about the bus, but I fly enough. We go ding for the service OG on the mic. Best flight and office turn a sim to a flight from the gate to the sky. Every landing is love. Rally in a Boeing, yeah, that's in my blood, in my blood. Sim room feel like a full-on ramp. Charts on the wall like a pilot camp. Archer in the galley. Pockets full of cans, OG with the patter, got him in his hands. Going on the screen, that's the home base scene. Airbus on the side just to keep it all clean. Tell me who else fly both, still pick one. Bradley in the Boeing, that's the chosen one. Bradley in the Boeing, I'm up, I'm up. Autopilot smooth, but the hands still tough. If it ain't got a yoke, I don't feel that trust. Talk smack about the bus, but I fly enough. We go ding for the service OG on the mic. Best flight announcements turn a sim to a flight from the gate to the sky. Every landing is love. Bradley in the Boeing, and it's in my blood. Bradley in the Boeing. Bradley in the Boeing.
Thanks again for coming, you guys. You're all amazing. I love you. We'll see you next time. Much love, kisses. Bye-bye. Mwah. Mm.